Hello, I'm Mech4, and welcome to another episode of Dawn of War Ultimate Apocalypse. I had just finished recording the last episode, the Imperial Guard vs Orc vs Dark Eldar, of which I got rather thoroughly trounced by the Dark Eldar, and I thought, you know, as fun as that was, this is a rather short battle. So, I am doing another one afterwards, directly after in fact. This we can extrapolate, we can take from the previous battle as actually being, you know, a more solid defense put up by the Imperial Guard forces of the planet against these Dark Eldar raiders. We have 3, including myself, Imperial Guard factions here, versus 3 Dark Eldar forces on the other side here. We're playing on a map called Act of War, which has this nice river dividing the map in half, along with some bridges, narrow bridges, going across it. And we've got this, this island in the middle here, which has some resources on it, a critical location, and 2 slag deposits on it. So we'll be fighting over that. There's also relics, one here, at each of the bridges on either side. So everyone should have access to a relic. And yeah, that's basically it. So let's get this one started. I'll need to put up a more solid defense than I did last time. Those Dark Eldar really did come out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting them to be rather that challenging. Right, I want you, first up, to take that relic. Because I don't want my ally getting it. This map has quite a lot of flat area around here, so it's good for moving vehicles around. I want you to take that. This map has been apocalypsized, so the fog of war is not present. Also, though, it has this like scorched ground texture all over everything. There's another one which I've played which doesn't actually have that on it. But I would imagine that one would have the fog, so you wouldn't be able to zoom out this far. Now, we need builders! Good, you got that. I want you to hold that island over there, because I will be building a base on there. I might actually send you over there right now. And you're there. I want you to build those 2. I want you to run down there. And is there any more points up here which I can collect? No. Take that critical location on that bridge. Oh, we see them. I think. Maybe. No, that was my. I think that was me clicking run. They shout like they've seen the enemy or they're attacking when you click on that. Right, we have this. Get that there. You, I want you to get down here. Build another Tactica command there, or whatever. What is it called? Field command. I want you to build a field command actually over here. Because if we're going to be building... Oh, we see the enemy. Mandrakes. Go there. We might lose this platform, this island here, earlier on. So we need an infantry command. Build that there. You build another infantry command. You build another infantry command. Get these up. Good, you caught that. You got that point. You're building. Any workers not doing anything. I would like the remaining builders. We may as well get all of them. I mean, you know, why not? I don't think we're going to be so brave as to push all the way across the bridge. There's not really much reason to do that. You finished building that? Good. I want you to build turrets. Last time, the Clawed Fiends were quite problematic. Clawed Fiends are a Dark Eldar unit, which is actually a demon. And they are not to be trifled with, as I found. They are a relic unit, actually, so they are quite tough. And they tore through everything I had, including my vehicles. Not that I had too many, but I want you... Actually, hop off the bridge. You, I want you down here. You go over there. Conscripts, go over there. Now, the bridges being narrow, as I'm extolling their virtues, are probably also going to be a bit of a problem, because our AI rise and the enemy probably are not going to be able to make that much progress across them. You may be guessing what I'm going to be doing here. We're going to be laying tank traps. I haven't built these yet. Tank traps. They're what they sound like. They're rather weak, all things considered. They're infiltrated emplacements. And they block. Well, not just tanks. Anything going through them. So, we'll just tank trap this bridge. We could also possibly... Yes, we can place some mines here. There's some invisible mandrakes taking that point. Let's see if we can shoot them. Can we? Oh. Okay, upgrade that turret. There's a minefield we're building there. Come on, build that minefield. There you go. And I want you to build a turret there. We've upgraded our turrets, so get that. You both hop in there. Go there, upgrade these. Get the grenades in reverse order so that we get the crack grenades first. I want you two to go over here, and I want you... Oh dear. Okay, forget that over there, because they just shoot them. Construct turrets here. You can see actually that when units are inside, the number of units inside the structure, like, improve their weapons, it seems. These these soldiers, these tech priest engines here were actually firing a plasma gun out of it. Yeah, come on. Look at them cut down my... Look at them cut down my conscripts. Oh, it's... Hop in there. And they're killing my tech priest engines here. That's not nice of you. Oh. Come on, build some more turrets. And some more. There is the problem that my allies might fail in their duties and end up losing their points. Losing control of their positions. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. My ally is not the really reliable ally I would wish. So, you know, they might just end up dying at some point. And that there, and that there. Come on. I mean, there's a lot of troops here. The guardsmen are actually doing a pretty good job. Thumbs up to you, AI. You're actually managing to hold off the enemy there quite well. At least I'd say so. You're doing a good job. You're even putting specialist weapons teams in there. That's pretty nice. You could bulk it up with a bit more, what's it called? Armor? But this acid rain, or whatever it is, it looks horrible. It just lowers armor, and they're conscripts. They've got basically no armor anyway, except for a t-shirt, so... Now they've got wet t-shirts. And... Oh, look. They're trying to place a portal there. And they're going to be bombarding us with their abilities. Eesh. We could perhaps use a bit more of a bit more backup up here. Our defenses here seem to be going pretty well, all things considered. Yeah, my builder's going to die from that. It's a vehicle, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this thing, the Reaper. It's shelling me. It is one of their artillery pieces. Right, build another mechanized command up there. You should have been upgrading to regimental command. We're going to drop a detection here. You can see some of the tortured slaves there collecting the souls of their dead troops. The Dark Eldar profiting from the death of their own troops as well as ours. Souls are a resource the Dark Eldar have, which is used in their... how to say? They have abilities on a bar up the top, which they can use every now and then. I have a video where I play as the Dark Eldar, and you can see that a bit better. They have things like, all of their units now move really fast for a period of time, or... what else do they have? Things like, all the enemy's units on the map, morale just breaks, and so on. They're quite scary abilities. Other ones are like Soulstorm, which is, I believe, from the base game. I mean, the abilities overall are from the base game, but some of them were added to the game by the mod. Ultimate Apocalypse. The Soulstorm ability is a big vortex which can move around the map, which deals damage to enemies near it. I think they have more powerful ones as well. I think they have a... As we've seen in my previous video, where I lost versus the Dark Eldar and the Orcs, they have one which is, yeah, look at all those invisible units there. We're gonna need artillery. Where's my artillery? Upgrade those. We don't have artillery yet, because we're not up to next level. Oh no. Build some turrets along there, because it makes me feel good. Build another field command here. Upgrade this field command. These towers are going to be a problem. They get a gun, and they can shoot. Upgrade that. Just upgrade them all to missiles. All the infantry which the allies are putting across are going to be better at dealing with any enemy infantry. So we're going to focus on taking down the vehicles. The vehicles are the, for the most part, are the bigger threat for the Eldar. Like the Dice of Destruction. Rampage super heavy. Oh, that's one of their relic vehicles. It's getting torn up though, so look at all these guardsmen. But I mean, they're just good. The potential for those guardsmen to just die is quite high. No, don't go across there. This is also why I built these buildings here, because the AI is going to fill up the bridges and going to block it. So if I can actually have buildings on here... Excuse me? You're being very rude, AI. Don't build buildings on my terrain. How did they get that there? Can they just place them wherever? They'd have to get a worker over there to activate it, wouldn't they? I don't think it's building. I think they just placed it. It's very rude. Round. And that. Right. Do we need a detector here or something? I thought these were detectors. No. We'll build an Auspex thingy here. That way maybe we can detect any of the buildings which come across the bridge and sneakily build. I didn't think their builders were actually infiltrated though. Maybe they just placed it there. I don't know. It's a mystery. Build an infantry command. Build a communications tower. Build the workers, tech priests. Build some Lehman Russ. I actually read, and the name for the tech priest in this is apparently not really correct. There's not really a thing called a tech priest engine seer. Getting technical, because there's tech priests and then there's engine seers. Having a tech priest engine seer is apparently a bit redundant, or not redundant, but they're like two separate classes rather than as it would make sense. As you can see, the developers might have thought it being called a tech priest engine seer, you know, an engine seer version of a tech priest, but anyway, not like I really care. Just interesting. Right, build that. Okay. Come on, destroy that building. And boom! Very good. Move the tank there, just in case they decide to try and build it there again. Right, we have this turret emplacement here for the what's it called? In detecting invisible units, so that should help. Get some guardsmen over here. Though they'll probably just die. Can we get up to the next level? Yes, we can. Go to full-scale war. They're kind of pushing through. They've managed to destroy some of my turrets over here. Build an industry command. Industry command. Build a mechanized command. And one of you two, which I know I put two of you on here. You, I want you to build a thermoplasma generator on there. Upgrade that for the Valkyrie and the Vulture, or the Marauder, sorry. Our allies are broadcasting messages to the enemy in the hopes of demoralizing them. Build another one of those there. Send them across. Get two of the conscripts out. Put the conscripts up there. Go on. Hurry up. And prepare that. Build another few industry commands. I mean, they generate us resources, so. Artillery doctrine. We might try to go for the Titanicus doctrine this time. Maybe. I can't move. I don't think I'll be able to get Titans across these tiny bridges. I'd have to construct them over here. But they would be able to hold the enemy off from over here, so. That increases our relic generation by, what, 500 though, so that's pretty good. go. How's our tanks going over here? You get down there. You get there. Guardsman, get in that building. You get in there. You get in there. You get over there. Actually, no, get in there. That Reaper is being extremely irritating. Well, we're holding them off here. I would like to reinforce this island as much more. So we'll build some more turrets along here. Thing is, I don't feel I can build them all the way here, because I think these would just shoot at them. That is a big tower. Great Cabal Citadel. That'd be very scary, seeing that just popping up on your doorstep. You're just like, oh, the enemy have their base right there. Okay. Build some more turrets.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Oh, I need a Mars pattern command for a Mars pattern convoy. How's it going over here? Have they got any Titan units yet? No. We've got a fire sword, which is getting torn apart by Talos. Ugh. Look at all those Eldar. Eldar, Dark Eldar. They're all the same. All Xenos are disgusting in death as they are in life. Upgrade your armor. Get the Vox Operative. What's that called? Vox Operative Temple. Okay. Thought that's what it said. Why do the Vox Operatives have a temple? Ah!
It's no good. We can't hold them.
Don't worry, your morale's just being broken by the screams of their captured slaves. It's not that big of a deal. Hey, they got a Stormblade! Giant plasma cannon, go! Boom! Ogrins? Taurox? Look at the Taurox go! This bridge. Let's just see this. Fight on that bridge, men! Or my allies. You're doing a good job. Hold back the foul Xenos. We're actually rather quiet down here. All things considered. Alright. Earthshaker platforms. Yes, I did. We're going to build a lot of Earthshakers.
Initiating construction.
Because we want the Earth to move for them. Okay. Valkyrie airstrike. Here. Boom! Yeah, it didn't do much. It's the thought that counts. Maybe. Build another one of those. Because I like having a lot of the, what are they called? The, veteran... Kassakin Airborne Veterans. Oh. Okay, they're bombarding... They destroyed both of my basilisks there. That's lovely. Is someone shooting you? Is there someone right there? No? Okay, it's shots from something over here shooting at you then. Oh hum. Oh look. Witches have arrived. Build that. That will help, won't it? And then get Lehman Ross. Battle tanks. Lehman Ross himself would be useful. Plasma generators. Don't build plasma generators there, that's my base. I have to like keep detecting invisible units because the Dark Eldar are sneaky. We've only lost one builder so far. That's pretty good. Oh, I like those numbers. Right. Construct. Some more artillery along here. I'm not sure where I'm going to start building the Titans. Are we up? Yep. We are! Imperial victory. We need a Mars pattern command. Construct that there. Because we can airdrop our beam blades in. Don't know what the noises are. Just ignore them, man. Sounds cannot hurt you. Asterisks at the end of that statement.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Something something. If the foul noises of the enemy actually hurt you, then it's just because you're weak and you did not have faith in the Emperor. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are you just standing there? Why are you surrounded by ghosts? Why are you shooting your allies? Don't do that.
It's such as the Emperor's will. What are your orders? What are your orders?
They're actually building these heavily fortified defensive walls there. Oh look, there's clawed fiends there. Lovely. Yes, I want Earthshakers. Right. Get more basilisks.
I am honored that you require my skill.
Build another Earthshaker platform. Get some Lehman Ross battle tanks. I like that position, so hold that. Get some Cassican Airborne veterans. You upgrade so that you can get them as well. I would kind of like if you upgraded that thing on one building, it upgraded them on all. It is the case for some factions. Armored Command.
Initiating construction.
Start repairing, building those. And you... I kind of want to wait for a Titan, because that will be able to shoot across this river. Oh, it's an Inferno. Get a volcano shot. You get an EMP shot, since we're actually using artillery against something which uses electronics, unlike most of the other times when I'm using them to shell Tyranids. So, the EMP shots are actually rather useful. Stop destroying my base, please. Yes, I'm sure you are. Why? Guy over here actually stopped shooting each other. They have! We're making progress. I want you. Oh, you can't do another... Not yet. If that was... Where's that, thingy? Here? Yes. Yep, okay. I was just looking up, and if you get the airborne, it allows you to cast the Valkyrie bombing run and the other one per comms, rather than the cooldown being attached to all of them. Imperial victory! Men, we must have victory. Get another EMP, get a volcano shot. You got volcano, EMP, volcano. Is the builder still there? Yes, he is. Okay, good. Well, we're holding this position here pretty well. Just ignore all that purple over there.
It's no good. We can't hold them.
Upgrade that. People trying to get across the bridge. Look at the look at the slave just like collecting souls. Like, don't shoot me. Oh. The Dark Eldar are horrible. So horrible.
I am honored that you require my skill.
Right there. They keep destroying all my basilisks. Upgrade the to the Medusa depot afterwards. Oh, we have these done. Get that. Get another EMP. Get a volcano. Okay, you three. I want. What do I want? I want Dark Eldar to be dead. To go away, please. Build some turrets along here. It'll make me feel better. You. I mean, if they get to here, we've got bigger problems. So, there's not really much point building turrets there. Build Earthshaker turrets up here. All this flat land is like it was designed to place artillery on. I approve. Hey! We've actually got 3 units of airborne veterans. Come on, land in, I'll upgrade you, and then you can go on a mission. Pardon me. You're upgrading, good. Go on stand ground. I would like you on stand ground too. And you, in the off chance that I upgrade stuff for you. Go on stand ground. I don't like my troops walking away doing things which I don't want them to. Right, you're holding there. Kind of. Come on, shoot them. They got Dice of Destruction. Dice of Destruction. And they got 3 Dice of Destruction. What is this? I've said before, but the Dice of Destruction is actually a named character on the tabletop. This is the leader, essentially, of the Dark Eldar here, as Jubal Vecht. He is the Archon of the most powerful Dark Eldar house? Coven? Something like that. And so the Dice of Destruction is his personal vehicle, right? And so he's a relic unit in Soulstorm. Because the Dark Eldar, at the time when Soulstorm came out, kind of didn't really have any units which would act as a relic. They didn't really have Titans when Soulstorm came out. And yeah, the Dark Eldar was still due for an update. Because I think they were going off 2nd edition? So, like, the best unit they had for the relic position was the Dice of Destruction. So we've got 3 Asdrubal Vex here. He's been cloning himself. He's still actually a big cheese in the recent push forward in the lore. If I remember correctly, what happened? At some point, I think he actually gets assassinated by the other Archons, and then all these Archons which team together to kill Asdrubal Vecht get invited, or they have a big party or big like arena fight or something like that. And in that, Urian Rakath, who is a horribly twisted homunculus, I think this is what happens. He like poisons all these Archons and they all die and all their soul energy gets collected and brings about the rebirth of Asdrubal Vecht, who used this all as a massive plan to just find out those Dark Eldar who would be willing to try and usurp his power. Something like that. So... yes.
We're under fire.
Artillery, fire when ready.
We need more artillery! There! And there! And... there! And... there. There we go. I do like that Games Workshop has made the effort to push forward the lore. Especially the return of like Rabute Gilliman. It mixes things up quite a bit. I mean, it is sort of another, you know, what? The Doomsday Clock ticks another minute or second closer to Doom or whatever, but sort of what would you expect? And the potential for the return of the, all the, what's it called? Primarchs is pretty good. At least the living ones. I kind of hope they don't bring back Sanguinius. I like Sanguinius, I like the Blood Angels a lot, but the fact that he's dead is kind of a big deal for the Blood Angels. And I think it works better as a character who is actually dead, rather than being alive. You don't want to bring everyone back. Who else is... which other Primarchs are dead? I think the other ones... a lot of the other ones are more sort of up in the air as to whether they're actually dead or not. Aside from Horus. I can't really see them bringing Horus back, because they go in with, what's his name? Archon. Is it his name? Yeah. I get mixed up between Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40,000. So. I'm going with that excuse. Archaon. Right. Do we have...
Look out! Here they come!
We do! Do we? Maybe? Yes, no? Okay. You there. And you. Yes! Titan assembly bunker right there, please. How's their base going? Yes, yes, getting rather clustered. Look at all those Taurochs. Come on, if you could destroy that tower, that would be pretty swell. Actually, speaking of, upgrade you, upgrade you, upgrade you, upgrade you. How are you going? You're getting damaged. This auto repair. Never mind. I was going to say maybe it could be a bit stronger, but, you know. Says the person who's playing on like 4 times HP for the buildings. Hop out. You're just sitting around in there watching the machines. And... I don't know.
Initiating construction.
Upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that. Get the EMP shots. Our EMP shots, every time they hit a building, actually disable it. I think they also disable vehicles if they shoot them. So, that's good. How are these going? You can upgrade them with Inferno shells. The Griffin Mortars, are they better than the Basilisks? Light artillery. Barrages an area with repeated firepower. They don't have the Earthshaker rounds. Let's see. Extremely long-ranged elite artillery. Effective versus infantry, heavy infantry, swarms of enemy targets. Griffin Mortar. Light artillery. Barrages an area with repeated firepower. Effective versus structures, superstructures, and morale. Okay. So Basilisks are better against infantry, whereas the Griffin Mortars are better versus buildings. Okay. It can't be good to have the whole vehicle, except for the trades, to be bumping back like that. They actually have quite a high fire rate. That's kind of impressive. Boom. Boom. One. It's like a 5-second fire rate. I mean, oh. Gameplay mechanics, but still kind of impressive. Okay, upgrade to plasma. Plasma? I said plasma. There we go. Oh, I didn't upgrade you to rockets. Hey you! You're just standing around. You're gonna get killed if you just stand there. But then your soul is going to be stolen and used to feed some wrinkly old Dark Eldar. Oh! Send in the Baneblade! There's another dais of destruction. Days. Actually looks like it's pronounced days. I might be getting my pronunciation wrong. Oh dear. Plasma! Plasma! Vulture Strike! Valkyrie Bombing Run! Ew! Boom! Ooh. Good, good. Well, we're holding them off. And I look at my recording and we can see how the frame rate is affecting the elapsed time counter. It's currently saying 29 minutes have passed, but of my recording timer it says 43 minutes have passed. So that's like a 13-minute difference. If my terrible math is correct. What was I doing? I was building, yes, Titans! That should be done. It is done. What should we build? I don't really want to build a Warlord Titan until I can get it across the river. I kind of wish you could... I kind of wish you could drop in, Titans. Yes, that would be stupid. Have a big load lifter or something. Just imagine, like, I mean, it's not like the Imperium probably wouldn't have an aerial lift-up big enough to drop a Titan in. At least a Warhound. You would imagine a Scout Warhound Titan would have some kind of aircraft which could drop it in behind enemy lines so that it could be more maneuverable. Let's get Imperial Victory. Or Apocalypse, actually. We're already on Imperial Victory. We can't get more victorious than this. Get the Shadow Sword Titan. Oh, I don't have enough Orc resource. Up here. You! Get more relics. Uncover more relics. You get the field command, lieutenant, fire support command, and the general. And over here, I want you to get the colonel, colonel, and research those. Stand ground. It is pronounced colonel. I do know that. Clawed Fiend. I hate them. Shoot it! Kill it! Fill it full of holes. Why are they so tough? Maybe it's because they're always killing units, so they're always in the attack animation. I don't know. Hey, Field Commander Lieutenant. How's it going? Upgrade you to level 10. Give you these things and the pauldrons and the decoration. Be decorated with medals. Get the relic resource increase. And the fire support lieutenant.
I am here to show me our way to victory.
Get the plasma gun, get the frag grenades, get the melter bombs. There we go. Get the relic resource cap.
Victory is assured. On my soul shall be not. We're under fire.
Get the convoy upgrade. Get the Mars pattern convoy vehicle.
We can't hold them.
What's that actually look like? Because it's dropping a crate off at the thing. Oh, it's just a basic animation. Okay. I thought I saw that it opened up. Oh, I see. Okay, the animation while you're building seems a bit different than how it normally does. Because that bit lowers down in the full animation, but when you're building it's not actually lowering down. Now these actually, as you can see, repair buildings around them. So I will build a few of them. And they can drop nerve gas and smoke launchers. And they can ram with 500 health.
I stand ready to serve.
Well done. The general upgrading was everything. Probably not like he's going to see combat, but battle claws, plasma pistol, inspiring choice relics. Because we want all of the titans. I wonder whether we'd be able to get an Imperator Titan. That would be fun. How many is that? 2,500. We'll trample over anything that gets under the feet of the Imperator. Yes.
I am on it. As you wish, so shall
Actually, come to think of it, I was just thinking, because the, what's it called? Field Command Lieutenant, when he gets upgraded, he actually, when, I was thinking previous, that the, what's it called? Field Command Lieutenant's battle tank would actually replace the model of the Field Command Lieutenant with a battle tank. However, it just produces a battle tank, which gets bonuses when you embark him inside of it. So, does the Titan actually do the same? It doesn't replace the model, it instead is a unit which gets bonuses when you have the command character inside of it. Plasma! Shoot that building. Oh, they destroyed one of my Earthshaker platforms. Those are expensive. Don't do that. Uh-oh, we've got warp beasts coming across. Thank you? Yes, thanks, I think. I wonder how fast our Mars pattern convoy repairs the tank traps.
Is that the best you've got?
Ah, pretty fast. Where's that noise from? Dun dun. Hello. I don't suppose you can actually go across that bridge. I don't think so. You can't go across that bridge, it's filled up with titans. Filled up with baneblades. Might be able to go across that bridge, but there is a Reaver Titan there. There's another Titan over there as well. Another Reaver Titan. They do like their Reaver Titans. Or baneblades. I mean, I like my Reaver Titans. I keep forgetting these. It's called Reaver Titans, but they're a what's it called? Lucius pattern? That's a minefield. I want to see Lucius pattern Reaver Titan. Yes. This is just an Imperial Reaver Titan, or just. And it's just an Imperial Reaver Titan. It's not that impressive. Come back when you've got something a bit larger. I don't think you can get across anyway because there's a critical location in the middle of the bridge. But I was aware of that when I built it. I mean, he can still shoot, so. You know. We're not hopeless. Build those. I want you to use the detect on there in case there's any invisible buildings. There probably are because there is a portal. They're bombarding my Reaver Titan. They destroyed my Mars pattern convoy there. That is annoying. I think... no. Okay, he's still destroying these turrets, the Towers of Loathing. I would like to get some Titan, Baneblades in there. What Baneblades could I land? Stormblades? I would like something good versus structures. Storm Sword would be good. Where's my builders? There they are. They're having a little conference. Build that Mars Pattern Command. And... can you launch missiles that far? Yes, you can. Launch missiles. Boom, 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 boom. Let's have a look at that. Ugh. I like this. I like that you can see another Titan in the background currently lasering things. That's pretty cool. Yes. So, cool. We've got quite the battle line here. Maybe it would be... this map might be improved if the bridges were wider. Perhaps twice as wide, maybe even 3 times as wide. That way, it would just make it a bit easier for the AI to get their troops across. I know the maps are designed for lower unit counts, but... I feel the bridges are a bit too narrow. Having it a bit wider would help. It's like, I don't know. When you're constructing a building or something in a 3D modeling program, you always kind of want to build it bigger than you think, because otherwise it would be too small. Well, we got rid of that. Can you destroy that? Not really. Destroy that turret. Can you step over there? You can. Unlike in Supreme Commander, the trees don't get knocked down by the units walking over them. Oh well. Death spikes. I don't know, I'm finding that funny. It's just a Dark Eldar. It's like, you know, what are we gonna make for a wall? Spikes. Brilliant! Give that man 1,000 souls.
Only take me.
Let's build a Basilisk Magnus, and let's not upgrade it with apocalyptic rounds.
Finally, behold.
Do we remember that?
Initiating construction. As you
Actually, does that require relic resources to build? No, it doesn't. Just a huge amount of resources. Build 2.
a challenge worthy of my skills.
I have to imagine what a building like this and a cannon the size of this would do to the surrounding Earth if it was firing in real life. Would it, like, make a crater around it every time it fires? Or gradually over time, would it just push Earth away? You'd have to, like, support it by digging down to the bedrock. Otherwise, if it was on dirt, it would just, like, liquefy it? Or at least, you know, shake it all up and knock it over. Get rid of that quick ball. I don't like it. How's it going? There's a lot of death there. I think we're actually succeeding in pushing the Dark Eldar back a bit. Stop running away. Get a banner and a sergeant. Get a medic and a sergeant. Sergeant will make you feel better. Trueborn just dying there to cannons. Right. Yeah, we're building 2 shadow swords. And then we can actually get some more Cossack and airborne veterans. No. Just get Ogrin boneheads. We haven't actually built Ogrins before. Ogrins! Let's get some Ogrins. They're fun. Ogrin are heavy infantry? Elite melee monsters. I've explained what Ogrin are exactly before. Ogrin, despite what you may think when looking at them, they're not aliens. They're what's called abhumans, which is like a variant human. The Imperium is so large and has been around for so long that what's it called? Evolutionary differences have taken place in the populations of some humans based on what planets they're on. So, Ogrins are humans which were located on planets which had a high gravity. Therefore, they were built with... they eventually evolved bigger muscle, a larger body mass, and all that. There are other abhumans aside from Ogrin. There are ratlings, which are basically halflings. They're used as sniper units for the Imperium, mostly because they're sneaky.
Battlefield suppression unit. Battlefield suppression unit. All weapons set to max.
Boom!
Initiate.
The shadow swords are armed with a massive cannon on them, if you couldn't see. There it is. Designed for getting rid of heavy infantry, structures, superstructures, and swarms of enemy units. It is not the biggest cannon, though. There is a bigger one. I think it's called the Shadow Sword Titanicus, which is actually designed to shoot titans. I suppose this is more like an upscaled version of the of the cannon found on the water. It's not as effective versus vehicles. I'd say more of an anti-building thing, but... Come on.
Reload secondary weapon systems.
You're not actually hurting that building.
The personification of victory.
Oh good. Hey, Ogrins! Yo. Ogrin are also a little simple. But they believe fervently in the Emperor. To the point that they believe that every order they get is actually coming directly from the Emperor himself. Just down through the chain of command. Go on, veterans. Get in there. Maybe not that far. Don't go in that close. Don't go in that much. You just rallied. Boom. We are getting backup from our artillery, so that's good. Oh, hello, Reaper. No, we're not going to stand for your shenanigans. Incubus Guard. Oh. Or Incubus Coven. Are they all actually infiltrated? Yeah, I think they actually are all infiltrated. That's interesting. It's not the Vox, which makes them infiltrated. Casicans are just infiltrated by default. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're actually holding this position pretty well. You. Build a armored... build one of these towers. Communication towers. Now, there was another thing with Ogrins. Ogrins, on the tabletop at least, from what I remember, you could not put them in transports because they're claustrophobic. And they refuse to get into small spaces. Let's get rid of our tank traps. Well, they destroyed one of my Storm Lords. Storm Swords, sorry. Do we have a nuke? We do have a nuke. Nukey nuke time. And a kaboom. Kaboom! Not really gonna do too much, but... Wow! Actually, not a single unit of my airborne have died there. The Ogrins themselves are armed with, I believe it's essentially a large shotgun. With a big blade on the end for melee combat. There's a bayonet. Ogrin themselves, if I didn't finish my thought before, are led by an Ogrin Bonehead. Ogrin Boneheads are normal Ogrin who have been chosen for their notably increased intelligence over their fellows to actually be leaders. To further help with this, I believe they get several implants from the Imperium to increase their intelligence further. I mean, they're better in melee than they are at ranged. So. Apparently they're good versus aircraft. I suppose. Can you get on a bridge? Can you actually get across the bridge? I don't think so. Oh, they destroyed my tank. No. I was saying that they weren't destroying my units there, and then they just bombard them and destroy them.
It is my duty to serve.
How should I do this? I was going to drop one of my builders in, but all my guys died before I could do so. Well, shoot at that, and you shoot at that. Built-in location device.
The Basilisk Magnus is cleared for action, General. It can now fire at any acquired coordinates.
Shoot at that. Okay. Actually, shoot at the Dice of Destruction. Days of Destruction. I'm gonna have to look up the pronunciation. Come on, he can't run away. Boom! Oh, there's something there also. You see the warp beasts there? The warp beasts have a function where when their morale breaks, they actually go feral and they start attacking enemy units nearby as well as themselves. Attacks ally units when morale is broken, but can be recovered when attached with a leader. There's one having like a fit in the ground there.
We're ready to go, sir. We're ready to go, sir. Faith is
Maybe it would be good if the Clawed Fiends did that as well. The Clawed Fiends don't actually have morale, but perhaps if they had morale, it would help versus them? I don't know. It is kind of a big weakness. Oh, we can see all the enemy's bases now. Right, okay. How do I want to do this? I have... Yeah. Do we have any more relic points we can get? No. We do have that one there. Are you building... Could be building Kassakin air squads. Oh, I built them on the same unit, on the same building. Okay. Airdrop you in there, airdrop you in there, airdrop you in there. I can build more built priests if they die. Okay. You, I want you to build that. Not attack the point in melee. That would be dumb. You, I want you to build... Actually, just all of you focus on that. We need this up. What is shooting us? This? I don't want to see that anymore.
Basilisk Magnus is cleared for action, General. It can now fire at any acquired coordinates.
Okay, good. You're finished. Build a Titan assembly bunker over here. Upgrade that. Oh, we've actually got an upgrade here for our requisition.
The Basilisk Magnus is cleared for action, General. It can now fire at any acquired coordinates.
Yes, you just... shoot that ancient web sail. There we go. Shoot that great cabal there. Shoot that great Cabal. Citadel. Upgraded that. Good. Upgrade it further. Have we got the... We do have here. Land them. Land them. Land them. So they can reinforce. Shooting my Titan assembly bunker. Can't see what's shooting at us because it's invisible. How familiar does that sound? Oh, there's a Tower of Loathing there. Hey, could someone shoot that, please? Could you shoot it? A bit of overkill, but... Oh! Thank you. Okay, you're shooting at something else. Boom. And again, please. Boom! There we go. Now shoot the ancient web sail. And I want... Ooh. Let's get rid of you, Reaver Titan. I know I just deleted a Reaver Titan, but... Get a communications tower over here. Go there. And let's get an Imperator Titan. It'll probably take a while to build. I like how it costs 40,000. 40,000 power.
Squad ready for war.
2,400. And then it should be up to 2,500 soon. 80, 90, and there we go.
Do I have Baneblades waiting in the wings again?
Did I rebuild those? No, I didn't. Okay. So it was just my Reaver Titan was hogging my relic resources. How's it going? 1%. We might not actually need it yet. 2. This is a big problem with them. Because it takes so long to build. Let's go with a warlord, actually. I know. Bit of a shame. I'll try and make a battle in the future where we can actually show off the Imperator Titan a bit more properly. And we'll build... Because, I mean, I understand the awesomeness that is an Imperator Titan, but sort of waiting around for the battle, waiting around, holding off the fight, just waiting for the Imperator Titan to build is... Oh, I know some people would be fine with it. Normally I would be too. But if we're gonna wait, like... How long? How long would that take to build it? 15 minutes, perhaps? I mean, I don't think it takes as long as some of the things in Supreme Commander. Supreme Commander, there's units which take like half an hour. 45 minutes to build. I'm still going to have to do a video on Supreme Commander. Yeah, look at this. This is 11% done already. And we are getting our Cassigan Airborne squads. we go. And, oh yes, you lot, actually, you can do something. I'm in command. We need Lehman Russ at the wazoo.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Also, because if we block this area up here, it might stop our Warlord Titan from spawning over here. It can be a bit dumb. Well, not dumb. I don't know. I don't know if there is a specific rule to which side of the building units tend to spawn from. I know they tend to spawn from the side closest to where the what's it called? The rally point is. That's why I place it over here, because if it's there, then it will spawn here and walk to there. It won't spawn over here and walk to there. Though sometimes, if there's multiple units around it, it will, like, if there's a unit occupying this spot here, it will produce it there or next to it, and you can end up with units over here because there's no space for it to spawn anywhere else. But, yes. Now, what type of tanks should we build? Build some demolishers, and you build some conquerors.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Up here. Thank you. Airdrop you in. Airdrop you in. I do like that the Baneblades have their own airdrop vehicle. That's so cool. Donk. Donk. We've just got basic Baneblades here. I feel sometimes that the base Baneblade gets overshadowed by all the other variants, so we'll give it its moment to shine here.
We will serve.
Right,
Faith is all
you
that matters.
and you.
We're honored
You
by
three
your
get in
trust.
there. You lot,
On standby.
get in there. Have you upgraded with those yet? No. Now, which angle should I attack from? Drop you in over here. Into the trees! Right. You. There's invisible stuff here.
We're under fire. We're ready to go, sir. Where's our cover fire? On standby.
Cover fire's coming. Don't panic. There we go. Get rid of that Tower of Loathing.
We cannot win. Run! Faith is all that matters. You know the
Destroy that portal. Massed fire. I see them firing from the trees at the enemy's base. Ah. They're gonna be right sneaky about this. Yeah, cool. There we go.
Is that the best you've got?
Looks neat.
No prisoners.
Hey, Basilisk Magnus, what are you shooting at? Oh yeah, I told you to shoot at the Break Cabal Citadel, didn't I?
We survived, baby, Emperor.
Tanks! Push up.
I'm hit.
And come on, destroy that portal. There you go. Shoot that witch cold arena. Shoot that. And shoot that Cabal Fortress. Oh look, there's a homunculus there. He wants to feel no pain. Fill him full of lasers. There we go. Alright. Baneblade, move up. Conqueror, move over there. I want you to shoot that Reaper, please. Shoot that Dark Foundry. Ah. How's those other bases coming? Are we tenderizing them nicely with our Basilisk Magnus? Good. Use your Auspex. Because it reveals infiltrated units. I thought I told you to shoot that Dark Foundry. Demolisher. Get Heavy Stubber.
The Basilisk Magnus is cleared for action. Now fire any flight coordinates.
Both shoot at the same one. Way we can at least... Oh, you actually already destroyed your building. Wow, that was quick. These guys are fast. Oh dear. Baneblade, squish him. Where'd all these Dark Eldar come from? Go on.
On standby. We'll see you at the objective.
What are you shooting at there? Oh, you're shooting at death spikes. Shoot that Cabal Fortress. There's towers of loathing in their enemy in their base. That's what's shooting our guys. Yeah. Shoot that building. They're cutting you up. Oops. Get back into the trees. Shoot that building. Shoot that building. Good. And good. Good. Another one of those friggin' great Cabal citadels. Kill it! Destroy both of my both of my main blades. Well, we've nearly got our warlord. Actually, forgot about that, if you believe me. Come on, get rid of that arrow speeder. And they're really being quite stubborn now. Oh, okay. You're getting attacked. Shoot the Reaver jet bikes. That's not going to be going too well for you. Boom! There it goes. And here it comes. 99%. There we go. Hello. You fools! You let me get on your side of the river. I want... Destroy that. And that. Look at that massive roadblock my ally has across the river. Oh, if they could just put all this to use. They have 4 titans there. That's actually quite good. They have some walls there. But this... The only way you're going to clean that up. And all those Taurochs! I mean, okay, I know... The last patch let the Imperial Guard produce Taurochs. And it's nice that it's been added to their production queue. It seems that there might be a bit of a tweaking required, because they seem to be building nothing but Taurochs, or just trying to build as many Taurochs as possible. And they're just a transport unit. Anyway. Destroy that Shadow Super Heavy. The Dark Eldar do have Walker Titans. I forget what they're called. Tormentors or something, I think. I think they have 2 variants. They have like a melee variant and they have a ranged variant. They're actually rather scary because they can infiltrate and they can get speed boost. So you can have this massive titan with the giant blade arms just crab crawling around invisibly. And then it appears and just slices everything apart and then dashes off again. That would not be a nice thing to go... A nice thing to fight against. You just have to build one right there. Yes, it does. There we go. And where's that? It will be gone. There we go. Get rid of that web sail. And there. Get rid of that soul cage. The soul cage is a building which produces the soul resource, as well as allowing the Dark Eldar to cast a number of their abilities from their buildings. We have 2,000 resources. Let's build... That's 4,000... 1,400.
I have never seen them do that.
Sure. Okay. We have 600 left. I think I can build one more... Oh, okay, I can build 2 Baneblades, because they're 250. So, build 2 Baneblades along with the 2 Warhounds. I'm gonna have to play a battle with a lot of relic resources. The problem with that is that I'm getting up to the point where you can actually use it, because that gives it to the AI as well. I could restrict the AI from building Titans, but if I was doing that, I'd kind of want the AI to be able to build Titans. It's because it would, you know, Titan War. That would be pretty fun. Detect their base. Destroy that portal. There we go. Now we can see their base. They killed all my units over there, but oh well. Destroy that Reaper. Aha, not shelling me from a distance now, are you? Stomp. Stomp. Oh, you're just standing around. Shake a platform. Destroy that portal. And that great cabal. It's like a homunculus there shooting at my warlord. It's like, yes, feel pain, you giant robot. Right. How's it going over here? They're actually being rather quiet now.
Where's our fire support?
I suppose we're good at killing them, but... Destroy that slave chamber. There we go. Destroy that cabal fortress. Oh, you actually... Yeah, you're actually surrounded by enemy troops at your feet. This is why you need backup for your Titans, because the Titans can get bogged down by enemy infantry.
That's my side, men. The Imperial will not die this day.
Shoot it! Shoot everything. These shields are actually down.
My shields are down, my lord.
And... there we go.
My shields online.
Hey, Warhound! Look at that! At one point you were considered big. Upgrade you with Inferno Cannon. Actually, no. You are going to be the one to, you know, carve down their infantry around the base of the Warhound. Base of the Warlord. So your two super heavy Vulcan cannons, or whatever they're called, will be very effective about that. Go on. Bombard those. What's the little symbol on the, like, on the side? Oh, it's like a little armored hawk or eagle. It is cool. Little homunculus, stop shooting my Titan. Stop splashing acid on my Titan. It doesn't appreciate it.
Wood shields online. Wood shields are down by the door. Feathers for the Queen unit on standby. Wood shields online. The ideal of the machine.
There you go.
We are the Imperium. We are the Iron Fist of the Emperor.
Do we have more? No, we don't have more Cassikins. More Cassikin airborns. And actually, yes. Just build executioners. And you, I want you to build punishers.
Adept of the Collegiate Titan.
Oh, hello.
On standby.
We're getting attacked by invisible units again.
Identify our wretched target. We go as directed. The Omnissiah guides our step.
Shoot that Cabal fortress. And shoot that Cabal fortress. Nothing doing there? Oh no. Yes. Troops. Actually. Hop out of here.
Left, right, left.
There you go. Hey, guardsman. You've been stuck in that building all day. All day? Yeah, all day. More than a day hasn't passed. Only like an hour and a half has passed. That's actually extremely fast escalation if you take the time frame of the game as being realistic. Or as being real. In an hour and a half it goes from a few scouts everywhere to Warlord Titans being deployed. That's quite the response time. Kinda sounds like he's saying mild destruction. The Warlord attacks with mild destruction. I don't think it's mild destruction. I think it's anything but. Okay. March out. Oh yeah, you can actually put troops inside the Warlord Titan. So big is it. There you go. More guardsmen! Yes, very good. You, and you, get in there. You're conscripts, you don't get to go into the vehicles. Hey, Warhound! How's it going? Get 2 Inferno cannons. That'll make you better versus the buildings.
wrath of the Omnissiah.
Hey, conscripts! There's a point for you to take right there underneath the foot of the warlord. Let's have a look at that. Yes, take that point. Saluted! Just ignore the warlord titan foot right there. Jeez, look at the size of that thing. Oh, no, I think it just squished them.
Yeah, squish Jenkins.
Sorry. Get a bit stiff sitting down. How's it going? Are we clearing out that base over there? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I suppose, okay. Your airstrike might have been better served on something which wasn't my tank, but... And they're shooting at invisible guys wandering around my Titan's feet. So they're not being useless, they're just... I don't know, perhaps not thinking out their attacks completely.
We can't hold. By the Emperor's will, we are here.
Hey, Punishers! We can upgrade them with heavy flamers.
We are here.
And you. And you're all stuck. Good, good. Get up there. Oh, you can only put one troop inside the Warlord Titan? I'd have thought you could fit more in there than that. Like two, maybe one in each of these shoulders. I don't know. I suppose those might just be housings for the massive cannons. You know, they are kind of big. Conscripts, get up there. Take that point. Guardsmen, take that point. Come on.
Identify our wretched target.
Shoot that tower of loathing there.
Is that all the shields? They are down my
Yes, they are.
We can't hold. Look out! Here they come. Sir, what do we do?
Shoot that one.
fury of man and machine.
Yeah, I told you to attack that one.
Fury of man and machine. Triumph or
There you go.
oblivion. As you will it, my lord.
And burn that building. Did you take that point like I told you to? Good, you did.
By the Emperor, you will have it.
You didn't take these points though. I am extremely disappointed in you,
It
Guardsmen.
is my duty to serve.
Guardsmen, get up. Come on, take those points.
It is my duty to serve.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Awaiting your command.
Punishers? Come on. Drive down the road. Dun, da, da, da.
Activating void shields.
Every Talos we kill is actually a blessing. We're saving the people hooked up into those things. I suppose they'd hook up Dark Eldar to them. Shoot that Dark Foundry. Ogrins! Get in there! For the Emperor! Good, good. Not good. Imperial Guardsmen. You taking that point. There's invisible guys there. They're taking that point from you. Well, they're able to take the point. Why aren't you guardsmen? Are they better than you?
Flame down, blessed fire.
Destroy those plasma generators. Stomp into the field. I said stomp into the field. Warlord Titan, get up. Take that point. Oh yeah, it's actually, we would have our Kassakin veterans course now. There. 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 You. There. 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 And you. Drop you there. You. There. And there was also this one here. We'll drop here. Drop in here. And you can drop in there. There we go. We just airdrop an entire army in. Well, a decent army. You can't airdrop Baneblade. Not Baneblades, Lehman Rust tanks in, so. I didn't want to select my Warlord. Shoot that Great Cabal, Citadel, please. What are you doing? Is there anything over here? Take that point. And you, take that point. You do have Auspex, so you can reveal invisible units around you, even if you do not have the Vox Operator. What's a Vox Operator do? Increases the sight radius of all aircraft. Oh, right, that's right. I keep thinking it does something different from that. Like, you know, an area of effect detector around a unit, but they actually have an ability for that. They don't need the Vox Operator to detect invisible units.
Sir, yes, sir. We're ready to go, sir. We'll handle it. All guns, strike whatever you want. We'll ready. Slit their throats.
Guardsmen are going to be like, look at those Kassakin Airborne, big goddamn heroes. We took those 2 points.
Awaiting your command. Suffer the fury of man and machine.
Oh. Oh. They've actually, like, all 3 AI factions have, like, built up the one place as their base. Well. Well, well, well. That just means they're all clustered together, doesn't it? Kaboom! Beyblade, get up there.
As you command, so shall it be. Enemies of the Imperium, hear me. You have come here
To die? Yes, to die. You have come here to die under a giant mushroom cloud. Oh look, this little pictures on the on the fences. The Warlord Titan staring at the cloud. Very cool. That's pretty good.
The immortal Emperor is with us, and we are invincible. His soldiers will strike you down.
And
His war machines will crush you under their treads. His mighty guns will bring the very sky crashing
Pursue
down.
ever the ideal of
go
the
on. Move up.
You cannot win. No prisoners!
Identify our wretched target. We go as directed.
That's one faction down.
Pursue
Move up.
ever the ideal of the machine.
No Bane Blades.
If such is the Emperor's will, it is my duty to serve. Strike hard. It is my duty to serve.
And
It is my
get rid of that wall. Good. Now,
Awaiting your
you move up. Can you get up here?
If such is the Emperor's will,
Guardsman.
my duty to serve.
Go over there. You, go there.
We'll have it.
It's at this point that I kind of wish that Dawn of War did a job like in Company of Heroes, where you could have infantry hide behind fences, and in, you know, like actually position themselves along fences, like in Dawn of War 2 also. Because that's a really nice feature. It just looks cool having your troops all like hunkered down behind fences. In this they just sort of stand there, but you know, fighting from field to field is pretty cool. Yeah, there's buildings in there. Shoot that Reaper. Thank you. Destroy that Hall of Blood. Destroy that Dark Foundry. There's a Reaper. Well, we're not fighting Chaos, we're fighting Dark Eldar. Druki! Drakari! Sorry. Not Druki. Druki is Dark Elves. No Malekith here. Come on, get up there, Baneblade. And you. I can't really click and drag because the Warlord Titan is so big that any click and drag essentially just selects the Warlord, regardless of where I click. And it's like, I don't know, the selection radius around it is bigger than the actual model itself. So, you don't even have to have the selection box around the base of the unit. It just has to be close to it, like... And... How close do I have to be? There. At this point here is when I'm selecting the Warlord type. See? So it makes it a bit difficult. I don't think there's anything you can do about it. So. Look at all the tanks coming in! Dun da da! Come on, flatten everything. We've got Punishers, and we've got Executioners. So we've got Daka, and we've got Hot Death. Oh, and we've got aircraft in as well. The AI is sending their aircraft in. Dun, da, da. And it's sending some troops across the bridge as well. Yeah, they're actually sending troops across that bridge. Across here, this is a lost hope. A lost cause. I mean, I could drop a nuke. That would free up some space. Oh, good. I was going to say, did they destroy one of my warhounds? Get up there, Baneblades. And you. Dodge! Squish! I'm so glad I can't squish my own troops. That'd be so embarrassing. Hey, look at the aircraft they're sending in. Vulture gunships.
destruction of chaos withering by my hand.
Am I... Basilisk Magnus is actually firing? I assume so. Or is everything out of range for them? What's their range? I thought their range was essentially infinite. If I tell you to attack this... Yeah, they're attacking. Okay. I just caught them in, like, a moment of peace. And... keep pushing. Actually, I want to have a look at that. Look at all those tanks. Oh, that's pretty cool. And you got the troops charging in between the fences. Yeah. I can't really capture all of it in the image at once, because that warlord is just so freaking big. There, that's pretty good. Back up a bit. You can just see the warlord towering over everything in the background. Yeah. Oh. There you go. Actually. Ugh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright. But it's so cool. I like all the I like the visuals this mod allows. You have to sort of sit there and appreciate the moment for a bit. Because it's all very well and good to play the battle. But, you know, seeing like the little moments which are present in it is a you know, I like the stories which come behind it, so. Are you shooting it? Come on. Boom! Boom! Shoot that Cabal Fortress. Pull the Decker in on it. Oh, please. We cannot win, you say. Do we not have armor of the Imperium at your backs? How can you lose when you have the blessings of the Emperor alongside you? And his vehicles, you know what I mean? That doesn't hurt. There's another one.
Faith is all that matters. In all my years, I have never seen them do that. Somebody help! Too much for us.
The Dark Eldar are trying to scare us away at a moment of victory. They're trying to break the morale of the troops. The last gambit of the Xenos. Trickery instead of meeting us on the field of battle like honorable combatants. Get up there, tanks.
Adept of the Collegiate Titanica on site.
Trundle, trundle. Like, this is just cool sights, isn't it? I think it is. The tanks with the Imperial Guardsmen standing around them. Combined arms. We haven't been able to see that too much in my previous videos, because it's all been focused on mostly surviving and then shooting the enemy from within a fortified bunker, which is cool in of itself. I do like that. But you don't tend to get to see the Leman Russ tanks because, in my experience, they tend to die too quickly to really warrant building them. Defeating them, yes. We have to destroy our own tanks when they get built. And there we go. Game over. The rest of the Dark Eldar buildings disappear in a poof of purple Xenos magic. And we successfully drive the Dark Eldar enslaving group from this planet. As opposed to the earlier battle where it looked like it was going to be trouble. They overran our border forces and defeated the orcs, which came in for a fight. Then we met them at this river and we managed to push them back. I don't know. Maybe they'll try an incursion somewhere else. Who knows? Dark Eldar are unpredictable. And when they strike, it's incredibly quickly. But yes, what happened in this fight? They didn't come over to our territory too much. Our allies were actually very good at holding their territory. If only because nothing could get through that. Pathing would not be able to get through those walls. They have some towers over here. There was actually quite a lot of fighting here, and the Dark Eldar had amassed troops here. There was a lot of fighting here as well. There was a bit of fighting at our bridge, but we managed to hold them off for the most part. With the tank traps and turrets, and then later the Reaver Titan I built here, we managed to fortify several positions with artillery and hold this position here on the bridge. Then we built the Basilisk Magnus afterwards, later, and we were able to push over to here to set up a small production facility so that we could build Titans, because while I built this Titan assembly bunker here as a defensive structure to build them to protect the bridge, I knew we could not actually move Titans across this bridge. It's too narrow, and the critical location there is non-traversable, so you can't actually move around it. Or you can move around it with infantry, but not with vehicles, I don't think. So yes, then we ended up pushing through the base here, landing all of our airborne Kassakin here, which ended up dying. But we were able to break this base and then push up here. As you can see from all the corpses strewing the streets. We destroyed them here, and the AI started amassing all their forces into one area. And we just kept pushing them with amassed tanks and Kassakin airborne and normal guardsmen as well. We have those. We can't forget them. There they are. I think there was at least 2 squads here. There's Commissar unit. There? No, that's our allies. Maybe the other one got killed. But yeah, sorry. We have 2 Baneblades, 2 Warhound Titans, and a Warlord Titan, as well as a lot of Leman Russ battle tanks. So yes, that was quite enjoyable. And only went for about 2 hours. That's pretty good. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I would hope that you join me for next time. For, I don't know, another battle, I suppose. I'm not sure what it will involve, but we'll see then. So, until that time, goodbye.